Good morning and welcome back to the Slingshot Daily Devotional podcast for some reason. I don't know. I feel like a podcast now is defined as like you talk between you and another person. So either I can go the route of saying it is a podcast and I'm talking to God or about God and he's talking to us through the Bible. Yeah, maybe. Or, maybe eventually we can get another person to do these with us and kind of like debate it for a video. Who knows? But I'm kind of hoping or preparing for rain by planting the seeds. That's later on in the Bible. That's what we're supposed to do too. You're supposed to prepare for what you want to happen, and it will happen. Is a gist. So if I prepare myself to have more people involved in this, then more people will be involved in this. We'll see how long it takes. All right, I think we're in the fifth plague, if I remember correctly. This one is the plague on livestock. Another short one, but we'll see what's going on in this one. Then the Lord said to Moses, "Go to Pharaoh and say to him, 'This is what the Lord, the God of the Hebrews, says: Let my people go, so that they may worship me. If you refuse to let them go and continue to hold them back, the hand of the Lord will bring a terrible plague on your livestock in the field, on your horses, donkeys, and camels, and on your cattle, sheep, and goats. But the Lord will make a distinction between the livestock of Israel and that of Egypt, so that no animal belonging to the Israelites will die.' The Lord set a time and said, 'Tomorrow the Lord will do this in the land.' And the next day the Lord did it. All the livestock of the Egyptians died, but not one animal belonging to the Israelites died. Pharaoh investigated and found that not even one of the animals of the Israelites had died. Yet his heart was unyielding, and he would not let the people go." So, fifth time's a charm, doesn't look like it. So this one is pretty much, it's that simple. The livestock of all the Egyptians were gone, but not one of the animals that belonged to the Israelites were killed. And Pharaoh has to investigate and find that out. And how much more proof do you need, man? It's been 5 undescribable things, and at least 3 of them, your magicians have either not been able to imitate it, or they haven't even been mentioned in the last 2 plagues. So, I don't know. This guy is very stubborn. And yeah, so now we have another plague where the Lord is making a distinction between Israel and Egypt. And Pharaoh is still unyielding. And I think that's pretty much it. It's Saturday. We can keep it short and simple. And hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. Let me know if you have any, additions to what we talk about. Any changes that you might like to see that you think might make this whole thing better. I'm open ears. I took the one piece of advice that I got about thumbnails, and I hope that's been a good change. It seemed like it was helping for a while. I don't know if I'm just making too much of a generic thumbnail now, but anyway, yeah. If you have any other tips or suggestions, questions, comments, questions you want me to relay to my pastor, or try to see if I can figure it out myself, please feel free to in the comments. And I will see everybody again tomorrow morning for Sunday morning.